Alright folks, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking apart a stereo amplifier I've had in my possession for 20 years. It's a NAD 3020, so that's NAD or New Acoustic Dimension, or NAD. Anyway, so at some point my dad was going to throw it out, so I grabbed it. I'm guessing this thing's about 40 years old. It's never been opened. I've never even attempted to. There's been a couple issues that have been going on with it since I've had it. Now that I'm in school, I feel like I have a little more technical ability, so opening it up can't really do it any harm, right? Probably the main thing that annoys me about this amplifier is the volume knob. Clearly there's some dirt in there. It's super scratchy, as you'll hear. It fades in and out between the two channels. And it's just super annoying, honestly. So I picked up some deoxit spray, and I'm gonna use that to clear it up a bit. Also, this light has never been on. I'm assuming it burnt out, but we'll see, I guess. And I got crap on the front, labels, and just various scratchy pots all over. So we're gonna give the whole thing a good clean. And yeah, like I said, I've had this for 20 years, so it's never really been clean. There's dust everywhere. This has been heavy use. It's moved with me a lot of places. I don't even want to think about it, really. So it's going to be good to get this thing opened up and looked at. Again, I don't claim to be an expert at all. This is something I've always been interested in. Never really felt comfortable enough doing. I picked up some of this air spray too. I feel like that'll help me with the dust inside. A good friend once told me you gotta have the right tools for the job. So yeah, thanks LeDrew. Yeah, so here we go. This should be interesting. I've never even looked inside of this thing, so I'm concerned. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty brutal. Get a close up on that. So that's probably what you would expect after not being open for 40 years, but it all looks cleanable. The caps aren't spilling electrolyte out of them. There's that light, that LED. So it looks like it just kind of fell out of the housing. Shouldn't be too bad to fix that. And just a moment to recognize my privilege here, but it's times like these where I really can't wait to live in a house or something with a garage. When you're spraying dust around, it gets really bad, and I opened up a window which helped ventilate the place a little bit, but the basement apartment isn't the ideal situation for this kind of cleaning. Just plugged in my amp to see if that light worked, and yep, it does. So all that was it fell out of the housing over the years. I've never seen it on, so that'll be nice to get that back in there. And that's the deoxit spray I was talking about earlier, just spraying that on and giving a little jiggle to the pots. I can feel all the dirt and crap in there, and it's pretty heavy duty. So I want to measure what's called the DC offset. And I just found out I can take the tops off those leads and make them longer because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I'm going to take my multimeter and I'm going to kind of put them in the speaker output. And inside there's two little pots that you can control with the pocket rocket screwdriver. And I'm just going to try to get that multimeter down to as close to 0 millivolts as I can. So this Hi-Fi Engine website, they had all this stuff. This is the original flyer that came with the amplifier. I was able to print it off at school. That logo is awesome, the colors. And it came with a service manual, wiring diagrams. The only one I was able to figure out is this DC offset alignment. And that has to do with the speakers. I'm not sure what the outcome's going to be, but I'm going to try to follow it the best I can. And I just want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel Jan Beta. They have a video on how to service this exact amp, and that's where I learned a lot of this. The goal is to get this down as close to 0 as I can. And as you can tell, it's super touchy. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's about as close as I can get it. I'm going to put this thing back together and test it out. Hopefully it still works. Because I would be devastated if I destroyed this thing. I've had it forever. It's sentimental at this point. And it sounds great. Right off the bat, the light turns on, and it's actually quieter starting up. I wonder if that's because of the DC offset alignment. That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
I said, hey people, take a look around to see ups and downs. Me and Tim hanging out all night.
That sounds so much better, and look, my light's back. I don't think I've ever seen that light on. Just gonna clean up the front. I've had all sorts of instructions on how to use it, stickers on it over the years. So let's clean that up. Let's get it back to looking as close to original as I can. I don't have the knobs that are missing, and I'm not seeing them on eBay yet. So if anybody in the off chance watches this video and wants to contact me about the knobs, I'd love to get them either 3D printed or buy them. Hey, I'm super happy with the final product. It looks so much better. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Again, this is just beginner test video. Board, really, is what it is. I'm sure I don't have to mention it, but you know what I'm talking about, so we're going through it. Peace and love.